Okay, so this is a really quick overview of the duplicate check app for Salesforce. There's two things, I mean, like there's a few different ways that it can catch duplicates, but there's two things which I think will really interest you guys. The first is this batch checking. So not only does it get rid of duplicates, but it identifies where they are. So I've set up a bunch of criteria, and I've said I want to find all the contacts, I want to put into groups all of the contacts where the email address is the same and the record type is the same. So 2 Netbuddy contacts with the same email address. And I've also put a little bit of weighting in there for their first name and last name, but I haven't worried about address information and stuff. But you can make it as comprehensive as you like. I think we're mostly interested in the email addresses for the sake of the newsletters. And what it's identified is 166 duplicates, which are part of 144 different groups. So once I've created that batch, I can click into it. Now, at this point, if I wanted to, if I had heaps and heaps of different batches, then I could automate this and give it a few rules and say, always keep the oldest contact or whatever, and then it'll blow away the other one. But because you've only got 144, I think it would actually be worth looking at each of these different contact groups and individually and merging them individually. It'll take maybe 2 or 3 hours of someone's time, but I think this is probably the most duplicates you're ever going to have. They're mostly created, I think, from the website, and then going forward you're just going to have the odd, 1 or 2, which I'll show you how to deal with them in a moment. So it'll be like one intensive effort, and then just ongoing, making sure that people don't manually put in duplicates. So in order to look at these individually, you look at the different groups, and let's have a look at this one here. So we've got 2 here for Emma. See, it's got different names, but because she's got the same contact email, because she's both Netbuddy contacts, they've identified that as a duplicate. So what I could do at this point is I could go through and merge her. Okay, and I get the option of which of these values to keep. Now, most of the time, whatever it's chosen is going to be probably correct. Like it will choose, if both values are the same, then it'll just take the one on the left. If the value is populated versus blank, then it takes the one that's populated. But one of the reasons why I think it would be worth going through manually is because, like in this example, yeah, we maybe only want the one contact, but we want to make sure that, say, the first name is Emma and the last name is Sterland, as opposed to maybe taking Netbuddy from here and then editor from, the last thing here. So we'd have Netbuddy Sterland would end up being her first last name. So we want to change that. And then we go through, we just choose whatever we want, and then we click on merge. And you go through and do that for all of the batches. So I think that's one real key feature from this. And this batch merging is something which it doesn't really seem to come with any of the free apps. You do have to pay for it. So I think this duplicate check seems to be fairly economical in that respect. And the other thing is I do have a free trial. It's only going to last for another day, but if you're quick, we could get in, do this duplicate batch merging really quickly, and then look at, what we do going forward. Maybe we still go ahead with the duplicate check, but, then, we've got the bulk of the duplicates done. But we'd have to really get onto that. The other neat thing that you can do with this for ongoing duplicates is, if I look at, I've put in a duplicate of myself in the JWeb charity, and what I can do is, if I've just created this new contact, I can click on this AW duplicate check button. Okay, so this gives me all the details, and it's got all that criteria from before. So remember, I was looking at the record type and also the email. And then it shows me if I've got any duplicate contacts, and then I can merge the selected. So I just tick that and then merge selected like that. And same thing. And then I just go merge, and it's done.